All right, guys, I'm going to attempt to take this yellow birch, which has a severe lean, out towards the field. I don't want it to go that way. I want to take it completely opposite down into the jingweeds here. The method I'm going to use will be a bore cut method, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is the first time trying this. So, I mean, man didn't get this far from just sitting around. You got to do things sometimes, to learn and to move forward. At the butt, it's probably, I don't know, like decent 12-inch diameter. This chain was entirely too aggressive for this type of wood. Okay, quick interjection here. I know. Just wanted to show you guys something. So you saw where I came in. I bored in a second time, and that was more or less just to open that up a little bit. So the thought process behind that is, you want to give your wedge a little bit more travel room than just pretty much like one kerf width. The theory behind that, I guess it's not really a theory. It's proven. I'm sure. It wasn't me that figured this out, and you'll see that. You'll know that for sure. But anyhow, I'm rambling on. The theory behind that is so you can load the tree a bit more. You have more travel room in your wedge, and it helps prevent premature hinge snap. So, you got all this tension, you're loading the tree. You want to just open that up a little bit to give you a little bit more travel room. So, all right, I'll shut up. opened right up. Probably only gonna get the one. I'm gonna bury it. On this side, probably should have cut that other side first. What the hell, man? No! That sucks. Well, I'm just gonna cut it. It's probably gonna come over backwards. Do you have a banger in your buggy? Put this little guy in. Probably not going to do much. Should have got him stacked, truthfully. right. Well, everything's cut out. Should have stacked them. What do I got for holding one? Yeah. Okay. Oh, biscuits, man. It wants it. If I had a spud bar, or
there you go.
Maybe.
There you go.
Holy Toledo. I may take off just a scooter of holding wood.
Goes. Blue.
Well, again, no one's perfect. No one got hurt though. What I would have had to done is get 2 wedges. I would have to say in there right away to get all that lift. And then, like a doofus, I went and cut more of my hinge wood here, and that's all she needed. It tore that little sliver right off and went out into the field. That is pretty yucky, but no one got hurt. So that's a learning experience. Oh, that's for dang sure. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't beat me up too bad in the comments. But whatever, it is what it is. Thanks a lot.
Well, guys, there you have it. Went back to edit this video, and a large part of me said, scrap it, but I decided not to. And Jake did give me the little nudge, said, hey, man, put it out there. It's like, you know what? Show your mistakes, because I guarantee you, I mean, after that, amateur hour crap that you just watched, I guarantee you that I'm probably not the first person on this planet to screw up like that. I don't advocate just, hey, any Joe Schmo just going out there who's never had a saw in their hand to attempt something like that. And I had my brother-in-law, who was the spare cameraman that day. So it didn't, and he did good. He did all right. But it didn't capture the true picture of what was going on. You got a pretty good idea. But the tree had so much back lean. I know I feel confident that had that tree not had so much that, you know, backling to it, that I probably would have got away with it. And then, you know, I broke my the wedge banger and used the head on that with that birch branch I had, or you know, stick, whatever. And I had that thing buried. And what the camera doesn't show is that tree actually started to come up, and it was almost at one point in a neutral position. But, you know, I cut a little bit too much hinge wood, and it ripped every, you know, the last little bit it had out and went in the direction of, you know, where all the holding wood was, which was on the field side. So, yeah, a little embarrassing, but at the same time, we're all human, and, you know, stuff happens. So.